But how do we determine what a good life is? How do we know what kind of life is worth pursuing? Here's a thought. To come up with our conception of the good life, we simply imagine a life that's saturated with pleasurable and valuable experiences and bereft of disruptive, meaningless, and aversive experiences. As intuitive as it may appear, this exercise of mentally drafting the good life can lead us astray. In trying to fit as much excitement, pleasure, and gratification as possible into our imagined life, we can lose track of an important fact, namely that life is motion. Life doesn't just have its ups and downs, it is those ups and downs. Life is the desires that we manage to fulfill and those that we don't. It is the things that we gain and the things that we lose. It's the satisfaction we feel when we thrive and the disappointment we experience when we fail. Life requires failures and pains just as much as it demands successes and pleasures. It does so because life is indisputably a personal thing. No one shares my life. No one shares yours. Whatever else a good life is, it has to be a life that is our own. There is, however, no other way to own a life but to be the subject of its vicissitudes. To own a life is to author it, and to author it is to try out things for ourselves. It is to strive to uncover and shape our preferences. It is to invest psychological and physical resources in the pursuit of plans. It is to commit to certain objectives and to give up others. Living a life isn't just achieving goals, reaching milestones, or amassing rewards. It is also discovering what goals, milestones, and rewards are worth having in the first place. Make no mistake, such a process of discovery includes effort, struggle, and even sacrifice. Discovery involves trial and error. It requires encounters with the unknown and demands that we, at least sometimes, step out of our comfort zone. To choose a life of instant and perpetual gratification is to forego a most integral part of life, namely the part that relates to the discovery of personal values and to the formation of one's own commitments. To choose constant pleasure over change and motion is to give up choice and ownership. It is to surrender life as we know it. What makes life worth living is none other than what often makes it difficult. Our well-being consists of more than the sum of our positive experiences. We want pleasant experiences, but not only that. We crave for meaning in our lives. We want our lives to be engaging. We demand autonomy over our lives. We want our decisions to be our own and not someone else's. We want independence, but not complete isolation. We seek the respect, approval, and love of others. We chase a sense of accomplishment. We want to feel that we've conquered what's most important for us to conquer. We desire many things in life, and we have every right to do so. There's much discussion about the benefits of positive states, but little mention of how negative states also have the capacity to enhance our lives and even to help us to flourish. This is unfortunate. To restrict our attention to positive states and feelings, for example, pleasure, joy, interest, hope, trust, would be to miss out on the full potential that lies within our rich psychological worlds. Positive feelings are good, but they aren't the be-all and end-all of life. They aren't even all that there is to happiness. When researchers set out to understand the factors that give rise to happiness, they found that even very happy people aren't always that happy. Although their average mood ranged from mildly happy to very happy, they occasionally reported negative moods and feelings. Not even the happiest among us are altogether immune to bad experiences. Indeed, how could they be? They're human, after all. Yet what distinguishes the happiest among us is that they're able to deal with the presence of negative experiences. Such experiences neither thwart nor derail their lives. What makes them happy isn't the absence of negative feelings. It's instead the ability to respond to and learn from those negative feelings.